Honda CB500F, 2022 on, review USD Showa separate function big piston forks. The Honda CB500F has come of age for 2022, stepping out from the shadows of the racier CBR500R and adventure-spec CB500X to forge its own path as a credible no-nonsense roadster, dressed in the premium naked finery it always deserved. Now sporting 41mm Showa separate function big piston forks, dual front discs with radial calipers, plus a lighter swingarm and revised shock settings, it's moved on from its previously conservative look to become a serious contender for the A2 naked bike top spot. That's not to say it wasn't already popular though, far from it. In fact, the CB500F makes up 48% of all 102,000 Honda 500s sold since their introduction back in 2013. And after a day in the saddle zigzagging along Scotland's iconic North Coast 500 on the latest incarnation, it's easy to see why. Ride quality and brakes. According to Honda's sales figures, 45% of all CB500F buyers are new riders, looking for that first big bike thrill. This latest version looks to continue that trend, remaining an absolute doddle to ride in any scenario, regardless of your skill set. It may use the same engine and steel mainframe as before, but Honda are now claiming a near-perfect weight distribution of 50.3% at the rear and 49.7% over the front, 2.9% more front-end bias than the previous model. But the changes don't stop there. Engine. The 471 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine remains largely unchanged for 2022. After all, it was made Euro 5 compliant back in 2020 and already produced the maximum 47 brake horsepower allowed in the A2 license class, so why fix what ain't broke? What Honda have done though is fiddle with the fuel injection settings to improve feel and character and install a slightly smaller radiator, which shaves 96 g off the total weight. Every little helps. Reliability and build quality. The 2022 Honda CB500F may be heavily revised, but the main frame and engine are both carried over from the previous generation, itself updated in 2020 to meet Euro 5 emissions regulations. MCN owners' reviews of the previous model show an average score of 4 out of 5 stars for build quality, with just one complaint arising for corrosion on the headlight mount and bottom yoke. Whether this model will meet the same fate remains to be seen at this stage. Value versus rivals. Honda are yet to announce an official UK price for the 2022 CB500F, however we've been told to expect only a small increase on from its 2021 price tag of £5,749. With a strong dealer network, generous service intervals and a claimed fuel economy of over 300 miles between fill-ups, life on the Honda CB500F should be as easy on your wallet as it is to ride. But it needs to fend off a myriad of competition, should it want to take out two naked bike honors. Equipment. Whilst the Honda CB500F may now come with thoroughly modern upside-down Showa forks and a sportier set of twin radial front calipers, you get a fairly basic level of standard equipment for your money. There are no optional riding modes or traction control, not that it needs either, and the slim LCD dash is fairly underwhelming when compared to the mobile connectable TFTs now emerging on KTM's A2 compliant 390 range. Specs. Engine size 471 cubic centimeters. Engine type liquid-cooled, 8V parallel twin. Frame type steel diamond. Fuel capacity 17.1 liters. Seat height 785 millimeters. Bike weight 189 kilograms. Front suspension 41 millimeters non-adjustable Showa SFBP USD forks. Rear suspension monoshock, preload adjustable. Front brake 2x 296mm discs with radial 4-piston calipers. ABS. Rear brake single 240mm disc with single piston caliper. ABS. Front tire size 120/70x17. Rear tire size 160/60x17. MPG, costs and insurance. Average fuel consumption. Annual road tax £73. Annual service cost. New price £5,849. Used price. Insurance group. How much to insure? Warranty term 2 years. Top speed and performance. Max power 47 brake horsepower. Max torque 31.7 FTLB. Top speed: a quarter-mile acceleration. Tank range 301 miles.